Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to day 26 of the Baby Got Scraps YouTube and Instagram inspiration hop. So I ran out of scraps when I was making my page kits. Now don't worry, I still have a whole bag full of scraps, but I had some close to my heart collections that I had pretty much used up, but I still had a couple pattern papers, 12 by 12 pattern papers, and embellishments that all went together. So I kind of left those kitted up, but I was only going to be able to get maybe one or two layouts out of each, right? So this one is page 2 of the page that I did, I believe, on the 23rd. So if you haven't seen that one, go back and go to my channel and look that one up. I decided to do a 2-page layout with the scraps that I had remaining for this Bloom with Grace Close to My Heart workshop kit. And I only had one 12 by 12 piece of cardstock left. And I had 2 colored pattern papers, but they were 2 different colors. So I went ahead and just used some white cardstock. The 12 by 12 that I had left is that big band of sunflowers that I just glued down and that spanned across the double page. And then I just took some of these scraps that I had, and that one was torn right there. That's why I had to kind of futz with it a little bit, because I wanted to make sure that the pictures I was using was going to cover the torn spot, which it did. So you can't be mad at the scrap for being torn. But the other page, day 23's layout, I also had a torn piece on that as well. Must have got a little overzealous with the scraps there, right? All right, so I just lined those up. And this again is going to be my stepdaughter running at sectionals. I believe it was sectionals. It was because regionals was in Granite City, sectionals was in Bloomington, Illinois, and state was in Peoria for track. She's a freshman and she ran in the varsity, so that's pretty cool. So I do have a couple 6 by 6 pieces of paper left, which I use to mat my photo, and I do the Laura Alberts way. Ever since I seen her do this, I was like, that woman is a genius, because I would have never thought to do that. And you cannot tell, like, if you look close up, yes, you can tell that it was pieced together. But when you're just flipping through an album, or I mean, you're not really looking that close and critiquing other people's work, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can't really tell that I did this. And all I do is just match it up, not even great, not even perfectly, and I just trim it off just so that there is a mat around each photo. Now, because I actually ran out at one point because my photo was a bit bigger than the other pages, but that's okay. So I did trim them down. There was supposed to be 2 4 by 6s on this page, but I have the one, and then I'm going to make these 2 in a 4 by 6 as well. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to mat it up and make them go together. So there, instead of 1 4 by 6, I have 2 3 by 4s. And I just used my scissors, and I'm telling you, I know you guys, I know I've said it before, but I just switched scissors because you guys know that, like, I'm a hoarder of all scissors, and apparently. And my fiance was working on a project in the garage. He's building a coffee table and making an entire train station in the center of it, which is totally cool because he's into trains. And he needed scissors, and I didn't want to give him good scissors to go work with plaster of Paris. So I had to bring out some new scissors, and I forgot what it's like to use brand new scissors. I have not known the last time that I used a pair of brand new scissors. Those suckers cut so good. Yep. All right, so I did have these 2 labels that were stuck in my kit, and I'm going to use them to mat the 4th picture because I didn't have enough paper to actually make it around a whole nother picture. So I just line those up, and I will fix the seam that shows awkwardly in the middle of it, which that you can tell. Okay, but that's okay. So I'm getting this picture on here, and I know that this is kind of how they're supposed to be placed. And I did use a sketch for this. I hope I showed that in the beginning. I'm not sure if I did or not. I did show it in the first video. And we're just going to get these stuck down. And the title is on page 1. This is page 2. I'm going to come in with some of those little word stickers as well. I get this little skull and flower on there because, well, I had no idea when I was ever going to use it again. And it's pretty and it's fine. And she's, she's tough. She's tough as nails. Look at her. She's I never want to do it. Run. That does not look fun. I need to find a place to use that glassine bag, but I still haven't. I did pull out some of the wood veneer as well, and I get a couple pieces of that stuck onto the layout. Now I do want to remind you while I'm finishing my embellishments up here, this is the Baby Got Scraps Hop, where we're allowed to use one 12 by 12 piece of paper and the rest scraps. And as you can see, I have done that. Technically I did two 12 by 12 pieces of paper, but I cut the one so it would be a scrap on each page. So that could have been cheating now that I think about it. I apologize. But it was a scrap on each individual page, right? Okay. I'm just getting all the wood veneered out. Anyway, I will have all the ladies that are playing along, and some may not be, not everyone is playing along every day, but they're still listed below. So go ahead and give them some love. Check out their scrappy pages. And yeah, subscribe to their channels if you already haven't. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, poor editing, Rebecca. I'm going through the sticker sheet, and I'm just going to see what I can get stuck down on the page. If you liked my video and my layout, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. If you have not already, I would love to have you. I'm pretty good at posting a video a day, so, you know, that's where we're at. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. I try to get back to you almost instantaneously because my phone is an extension of my being, right? I'm just putting on some inspirational quotes here onto her pictures. This video is quickly coming to an end. I am going to come in and use some Heidi Swap Color Shine. I use it in the tea and the mustard. And I'm just going to sprinkle that around the page. Now, yes, I should have covered my photos up because, yes, I did get it on the photos. But it was not so bad that it bothered me. And I just went ahead and used my little rag and just wiped that right up. I did shake them really well prior to starting the video so that you guys wouldn't have to watch that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. So the still shots are coming up next. I got to clean my desk up. There you go. See, just trying to just get it off the picture just a little bit. It's fine. It gives it a little bit of character, right? All right. Well, I do appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you tomorrow for, what is it, day 27? Which is Wednesday, so nothing special other than more scrappy videos. Bye.